welcome to another episode of GreedyCraft, where today we're going to be expanding our mystical agriculture farms and trying to give them a little bit of a boost with some astral sorcery. Alright, we've got a couple of extra farms. Cables and stuff are ran underground, or have been run underground. So items from all these guys are just going to come all the way over here into this chest, and when they get harvested, they come into this crafter, and yeah, then automatically get crafted into blocks of Infronium essence. Because it's looking like we're going to need a lot of this stuff. So I'm probably going to look at an astral sorcery ritual for crop growth, because yeah, I think that could be cool. Now, we did look last episode, and I just got a quest for getting bees, and that was just because I was clearing out some of the hives that had just been floating in the sky around the place. I'm probably just going to be using this organic infuser for duplicating seeds or getting a bunch of seeds, because yeah, that's right, that's what we're looking at. Last episode we looked at, now we've recently unlocked the harvester, and the main advantage to try and justify this horrendous price, which is a lot of Aeon steel, is that it breaks the crops gently. And what that means is when it harvests the crop, it leaves the crop there. Like, it'll replant it with its own seeds. Whereas, like these farmers, if they happen to have some seeds in here, like if they had these seeds, like you can't plant these ones, but if it was to break this crop, it would replace it with this seed. Now, this isn't an issue if all your crops are exactly the same. And it's also not an issue with mystical agriculture crops, because they don't drop seeds in this pack. So actually, by nerfing mystical agriculture seeds, we've buffed the farmer. But don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, it might get removed. And it's a blood moon, which I can't be bothered dealing with. Boom. Nice. So, what that means is we can plant a bunch of different mystical agriculture seeds, and it should mean that every time it harvests the crop, it replaces it with itself, because each crop drops its own seed. So we can grab all of these seeds. We've gotten most of these quest rewards. I don't think I actually made any of these myself, and by planting gold seeds, we should always have 4 gold seeds. They're not going to get overwritten, because we're never going to get extra seeds from any of the crops. But one crop I desperately need is Yellorium. Obviously still haven't set up the redstone control to stop this guy running all the time, because our energy core is full at the moment, but that's okay. This should make that not necessary. And actually I think I've got the stuff in here already, because I would like some more Yellorium seeds, because we lost our seeds, and that was a sad day. And the main goal with all this stuff, apart from having our reactor running on seeds, which is going to be awesome, the main thing we're really trying to do here is automate Durasteel. And apparently, because there was meteor ingots, which didn't used to have a seed, but they do now. And it's tier 5. So we're going to need a bunch of essence to make all the seeds for this. And my plan is just to get, I don't know, maybe a row of each material. Just growing out here in the farms. So we have a row of meteor, a row of aqualite, a row of whatever. And that should be cool. There are bees in all of these, which are slowly multiplying. By slowly, I only put 1 in there, so pretty quickly multiplying. And yeah, that should be cool. It should be really cool. I've also updated the pack to 1.34.1, which is why that recipe changed. Alright, I think it's time to make one of these ritual pedestals. And this should give us some pretty sweet crop growth, which is going to help, I think. Ooh. Because yeah, kind of waiting on seeds to duplicate for the Yellorium, and they are taking a while. I upgraded... Oh, got a ritual pedestal. I upgraded our organic infuser by making the next tier of upgrade, so the machine gearbox. So he's, I mean, I wouldn't say he's slow, but it's kind of just the seed is slow. And we still haven't even duplicated one. We've got a bit of Yellorium essence, but we haven't duplicated the guy yet. So we're looking at the ritual pedestal. We just made this guy. Nothing too major here, just some marble and a rock crystal. And then we just have to make this thing. Shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. And then we just have to wait for a night where a particular constellation is in the sky, and I'll assemble this dude first. Now, there are ritual extenders. Ritual acceleration. Oh, that's for making the crystal lenses. We'll have to do that, but there is a way to... Maybe it's locked. Maybe that's part of the next thing. So I guess we'll make our ritual... We kind of want it really close to this, because they don't always have the biggest range, and that's actually going to be an issue. Maybe I should have set my farms up with this thing in the middle, like expecting that this would be a thing, but I didn't think about it. We could put it above, because we're going to want to be able to see the sky. Maybe that would be fine. Like chuck him... I guess we put him here in the middle. It's kind of in the middle, and then he'll I don't know if he'll reach all the way over here. Definitely won't reach up to there. Well, we'll find out. Cool. That looks like the picture. Ooh. I feel like the shaders got updated a little bit. Like you got the moonlight like shining through stuff. Not sure. Could have done. I think there were some... I think the Abyssal Craft dimensions work now. But let's carry on with this. So we need a crystal that is attuned. And we probably actually want to pick like a good rock crystal, because these stats now do affect. Here we go. So size, so that's got a good size. A good purity, rather. He's also got a good purity. We can get into like crystal growth stuff, but maybe we'll just get one of these going and just see what he's like. So he's got a big size. I don't know if size equates to the size of the ritual. If it did, then this would probably be the go. It would make sense that that's the case, but I don't know that that's the case. And oh yeah, I replanted the chorus flower, and he's grown a lot bigger this time. It's cool. We want to be grabbing our spectral relays, and we might not actually have enough. And I'm pretty sure it's a Vetus. Is the crop growth? Crop growth, yeah. No, we're going to be a couple of these short. Oh, we got one there. Going to be one of these short. So Vetus, put that in our offhand. Nice. Oh, no. Perfect. And then we just chuck this guy here. Oh. Nice. Yeah, some weird sound stuff going on. Like we can hear footsteps, but I don't think there's actually anything there. Which is annoying. Ooh. Attuned rock crystal, and I'm pretty sure... I'll just put this here, right? And hey, we get regeneration. Yes, so it's regeneration and crop growth. So actually the regeneration's nice. Slime's crushing all of our crops is less nice. So we can see we got 9 regeneration. So how far does this go before it starts going down? So here. Okay, so the crop growth's going like all the way to here. And that's without any bonuses. So then this must go like all the way out to here, right? Yeah. So these guys should be growing faster. Ah, yes, we just saw some particles. So not super great, right? But then we can boost our rituals. I'm going to take these out. So we can boost this ritual. And I forget how we do that. Sending starlight into the ritual. Right, so we need to craft ourselves one of those collector crystals. And we can craft that. Right, I thought we had to craft something else. So we need some resonating gems, and we get them through a starlight infuser. So I'll grab the bits and pieces for this. Nothing too major. Because, yeah, we just need to get ourselves these resonating gems. That's the only way to get them. So back in a bit, once we get ourselves one of these. Okay, so I thought I'd just assemble all the stuff that we need. So this is the altar for the starlight infuser. And yeah, I had to go mine a bit more aquamarine, because we need a bunch of starlight in here. Could automate this a bit better. Have these guys piping into a tank so it's easier to get like partial buckets out. So we're going to need 2 more in here. But I also have down here all the stuff for making a starlight infuser. So we grab our wand, boom. And ooh, particles. And yeah, when I've used this stuff before, this makes quite a big difference what we're working towards at the moment. So definitely worth doing. Even if you don't like Astral sorcery, do it. Do it. You will not regret. Unless you're just using organic producers and infusers, this is going to be the way to go. So this guy, we can just chuck aquamarine in. Oh dear, he's fast. Whoa, he's fast. Why are you so fast? You hurt as well? No, you're not too bad. You're just really fast. Well, it seems like we've attracted some zombies. There is a lot of zombies turning up. Can we take them? I mean, now that we've got creative flight, zombies aren't too much of a problem. If we didn't, could we take these guys? I think so. Oh, got them. Yeah, picking up a bit of junk that we don't need. But cool. All right. Now we should be good to. What are we doing? I forgot what I was just about to do. I think we had 1, and we got 2 more buckets of starlight. We need to keep putting more in there. And 1 more. And I just put it in one. We already had one in, so we lost that bucket. Whoops, it was this one. So there are ways to automate this, and I don't know if we'll look into doing that. Because all we're really after now is 4 resonating gems. And we have to hit this with our wand as well. And hopefully we can get 4 without running out of too much starlight. Now occasionally these pools will empty, and then this doesn't work. Oh, looks like he's away. I don't know if this guy goes faster at night or if you have a collector crystal above him as well. Potentially. Right, so he's not working, so we must have lost a bucket. I imagine it's... yeah, it's that middle one. But we just need this and one more. Cool. So there's the 4 of them that we need. And then for crafting this, we also need illumination powder, which is a ritual. We may have some of this back at the base, actually. And then just some stardust, which I actually don't think we have any star metal. We got a star metal ingot. I think I had 1 star metal ore left. What happened to our... There we go. That was weird. I'm not sure why that played up. But there we go. Hopefully that's not going to be a thing going forward. Alright, so we got them. We just needed star metal ingots. So we need an iron ore, which we don't have. So I'm going to have to go get some of that. So this only gets us 2. We could process this guy and that'll get us 1. Means we're short 1 stardust. Oh, it has to be an attuned rock crystal. Cool. So we kind of need to wait for it to be nighttime, which is going to be soon, and we just hope Avitus is in the sky. I think that was supposed to be there. Nice attuned rock crystal, tuned to Avitus. Now I don't know that we needed it to be attuned for this to work. Like, I don't know if this collector crystal is going to also be attuned or how this works. Let's find out. Collects starlight from Avitus. So potentially this only works during Avitus. I don't know if we can increase the size and purity and stuff. That obviously does make a difference. And then I think we want to put this guy like we should be able to go here. Let's go up another one. Oh dear. Somebody is shooting fireballs at us. Where's that coming from? And then I think we have to link. We need to... Hey, and this is definitely working. So this would have boosted the range. So we've still got regeneration here. No, we don't. Oh. If anything, it seems slightly shorter. But then we need to do the pedestal. I didn't make the things. I should have made the things. We can make... Not lens, reflecting lens. This type of lens. That means we need a bunch of this stuff. Which, we can get it that way. I think it's probably still faster to craft it this way. Alright, I'll come back once I've made the stuff for this. And yeah, I think once we're boosting it by reflecting stuff back at it, that's when we're going to get some really good gains here. Alright, so having an attuned crystal for making the lens doesn't seem to make a difference. I attuned like a couple. But size does determine how many lenses you get. And yeah, we could have gone through and like ground these crystals to get perfect ones, but not too bothered. Not too bothered. So we need to like line these up with where these beams are coming off. Made these infused wood columns, and hopefully this looks cool. So these seem to be the superior lenses. And then we get our linking tool. We say you. Go to the pedestal. And that should have increased the power and the range. So if we were to come down here. Yeah. It doesn't actually seem like it. Is it making the crops grow faster? I think it's only when you see the green particle effects that it's actually doing something. Let's just do the rest of these. So looks like it's heading to about the middle. Oh, and this is just made from throwing logs into starlight, so we just chucked out the starlight over there. You can craft them into infused planks and then craft them into this engraved infused wood, which you need for making the lenses. Yeah, just literally chuck some wood in a pile of, or a pool of liquid starlight. And then these are just crafted with like infused wood planks. They look kind of cool. They look kind of cool. So we want you to link back to the pedestal. And I think it's random where these beams of light shoot off. Like this one's here. And he shot another one off over here. Cool, and there are no more like beams of light shooting off to where there isn't a lens, so this should be like the big size. Like the biggest, the most powerful ritual. I mean, I guess it's doing something. I mean, it is daytime, right? Presumably there's more starlight at nighttime. Let's tidy up this before I leave a dirt pillar there forever. Maybe that light will help with what this is blocking off. And it's almost nighttime now, so is that going to make this go better? I mean, I guess it's faster. It'll be helping. I was expecting slightly more. Now we can see that Avitus is in the sky, so like this should be doing way more, right? Like this should be as powerful as this guy can get. Alright, that should be cool. In between episodes I'll make the ritual anchor. This dude, which isn't too bad to make. We got all the stuff for making this. And this will just let us move the sky, so he doesn't have to be right here. I mean, it kind of does look cool, but I might just like move, like link him, and just play around with maybe like setting the ritual anchor here, or perhaps down here. Like, is there a limit to how far away vertically we can go from the ritual? Yes, there is. Like, we should be well within the range of it though. I did expect more. Maybe it's been nerfed a little bit. Or maybe I should have spent more time making the crystals better. Alright, that's cool. We've got ourselves some mystical agriculture farms going. Making good use of the farmers. Tried to boost it with the Astral sorcery ritual, but I mean, it's not insane. It's not insane, but in saying that, we didn't spend like heaps of time growing the crystals to have like good purity and stuff like that. So that, yeah, maybe that would help a bit. But hey, it's been ClassicDuff. You've been watching the episode. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.